right, welcome back everyone. It's
Jake
and Emily, and we are on campus at UGA. Today we are going to be taking you along to show you what UGA campus is like, and show you some ins and outs of buildings, where we have classes, where all the students hang out, secret hiding spots.
I found a lot of those last semester.
All that good job. So we are here on the middle kind of quad with the Tate Center. Here's the MLC right here. This is where a lot of your classes are. And then the Tate Center is this big building right here that we'll go in shortly, and that's the Student Center. So a lot of people, like, you can grab a meal, you play with your friends, they have pool tables.
That's where I basically lived last semester.
It sure is. So we are going to take you along through the day, and we're going to do some walking, some driving, because the campus is so dang big.
I ain't walking this whole thing. Go. Who do you think I am?
You starting?
Not quite yet,
Okay.
but give me about 5 minutes.
Okay. All right, so here we go. So we are in the MLC right now. We're going up to the 4th floor to show you guys like what the study rooms look like.
Basically where Emily lived her entire freshman year.
True. They're good study rooms. It's hard to find one open, especially during finals week. I mean, you can sign that goodbye trying to find a room. But we'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so here's what a study room looks like. They have a bunch on either side. The 4th floor is kind of a quiet floor. But you got a whiteboard, you got some chairs. Yeah, lots of death wishes are written on that board. This is what it looks like. Here's the view out of one of the study hall rooms. We have Bolton right there. We have dorms right there, freshman dorms. You have O House and the Tate deck and the Tate Center where we filmed our intro. And then little peep of the stadium. So pretty cool study rooms. Okay, so that was the MLC. That was very eerie because usually it is packed in there, and there were hardly anyone in there, which kind of breaks my heart. But anyway, that's the MLC.
Not a single person studying. I'm kind of disappointed.
It's the first week of classes.
You were there first week of classes.
Sure was. All right, so next we're gonna go to the bookstore and then to the Tate Center and show you guys what is up. We think we found ourselves right there. That's us. Beat it.
It's a picture of the Notre Dame game.
Do we need to buy it? That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So this right here is the quad where lots of things happen in this area.
First of all, Girl Scout cookies every other day.
Yep.
Bad Temptations.
Yep.
And then you have Rush Week, you have celebrations. What else we got here?
Lots of advertisements. People line this.
A lot of religious people.
Yeah.
A lot of people that try and talk you into like beliefs. It's kind of intimidating.
But here's the quad. Here's the stadium. Lots of my classes during class change, I would get to walk this bridge, and it was so much fun just looking at the stadium. They're always doing renovations.
They're always changing something about the stadium. Always.
Sure are. Usually for game days, we're sitting first row right there. Right, babe?
Right, talking first row.
Sure are. We get here about 3 hours early on game days just to get our front row and cheer on our dogs.
Yes, ma'am.
Those the hedges, the famous hedges.
They need to be a little trimmed.
They
It's
do.
a little overgrown right now for some reason.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so that super nice building that we just passed is where Emily lived her sophomore year.
After my like third room change, that's a story time.
Yep. This is called ECV where we're at now. It's where basically all the athletes live for UGA. Every day Emily would go to class or come home, she'd see
from just feel.
She saw Jacob Eason when he was at UGA, like a bunch of crazy players. So
they all live in this little complex, which is why it's so nice. Just FYI. And they have their own dining hall over here, parking garage, and it's right next to Ramsey, which is why they all live here.
The newest dorm.
Yeah, building.
Yeah. Skater boy. Oh, rad. Oh.
Here is Joe Frank Harris, the dining hall that's at ECV. They have the best pizza that I never got to enjoy, but I love their wraps.
I've never eaten there.
So this is the SLC. I took all of my chemistries here, and it's about kind of just where I died, you know? Where I left my soul was in that building.
Many hours of study.
A great place, but it's bad. It sure is.
Many phone calls with tears coming down her face.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't that bad.
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. So right here is Myers Quad, which is where game day was for the UGA Notre Dame game.
We waited about 6 hours for it.
And this is where the Uber picked us up right here on this street. So this road is super important. We are on Sanford Drive, and you can kind of see it. We are going right by the stadium. I love this street. I love walking on this bridge. There's just something so cool about it. Love it. Can I get a go dogs?
Go dogs! Right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Stairs of Death. It splits campus from North Campus to everything else campus. And you do not walk up those steps. It is a pain. All the freshmen do it because a lot of freshman classes are on North Campus, and it's a workout.
It's a literal pain. It's horrible. Horrible.
It is.
We both have had to walk it. Horrible experience.
Multiple times.
So much sweat. Oh my
In
goodness
the
gracious.
rain.
So right here is the BLC, which is where all of my classes are. That's basically the Terry building.
Where all the money goes.
Dackum right. Woo wee doggy, that's towards me.
And then right here is Bolton, the famous dining hall that everyone loves. My other dorm used to be right behind there, my ex dorm. But
Her first
here
dorm.
is the main one that's on the middle of campus. Looks like they're not too busy today, but they're very good.
She would go there every day after class.
Sure would.
And then right here in this parking lot,
This is where we met.
it
Woo!
sure is. And right behind those trees, you can't see it, but that is where Emily's dorm is, and that's where I saw her for the first time, and that's where I fell in love at.
Oh, really?
Sure is.
All right, so right there was where chemistry and biology and poultry science is. And obviously, by the way those buildings look, you can tell where their money goes to the business school and not to Franklin
right.
College, because those buildings are run down. No one likes their classes there. It is a pit hole.
I do hate to say it, but she's not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
We get all the good stuff for some reason. Sorry. That's what you get for being super smart. So the Tate Center is basically the main hub of campus. It's kind of where everybody goes to just kind of hang out, chill out. It's where you have all of your restaurants. That's where you have like pool tables, stuff like that, where you can go and hang out. They also have a game room that has like a PlayStation, an Xbox, and all that kind of stuff for just students to go and take their minds off things. That's where I would go in between classes and play pool.
And not study.
Yep. And that's why my grades are the way they are. And Emily would get very happy with me. She was very encouraging.
I was.
Very encouraging. So, great times, great memories. This is the BLC. You see where it says back to business.
That's gonna wrap up our video for today. We hope you guys enjoyed and got to see a little glimpse of what UGA campus is really like.
We had a great time being your tour guide for today.
We did.
There will be a bill in the mail.
And go dogs.
Go dogs.
After all of this. So please leave a like and a comment.
And subscribe.
Subscribe so you can see more of our beautiful faces.
Especially mine.
2 times a week. And we will see you
In the next one. Peace out.